Hello friends, today we're going to talk about disc herniation. My name is Weber-Salas, and remember to stay until the end because I will be sharing some tips on how to lift weight. Even if you are a bodybuilder or just someone that is picking up something from the floor. Also, for the past weeks, I've been sharing some tips on the spine and disc anatomy, so I will leave the link below so you can check it out. As we have discussed, the vertebral disc have an outer ring and an inner nucleus. Let's see how body weight is distributed on a healthy disc. When functioning properly, the nucleus is like a closed hydraulic system. Here we have a tiny man representing the nucleus who is trying to deform against the axial loads or compression forces. However, the immovable annulus and end plates are resisting annulus or ring. So what is he going to do? He cannot expand, so he's going to transmit those forces downward to the bottom vertebra. Remember, this is a healthy scenario. In a degenerated disc, the compression force will affect the cartilage plate through the ring. If you don't know what a cartilage plate is, I highly recommend you to go to the video about discs. Let's see how the disc moves during the body movements. When you lean forward, your nucleus goes back and you will have greater compression force in the front of the annulus. On the contrary, when you lean back, the nucleus will go forward and the movement will probably be stopped by the spinous process. During all these movements, your disc is under stress, being flexion, extension, or lateral flexion. One part of the ring is extended while the other is compressed. This is very important to understand how hernias come to exist. But do not overreact. Our discs are degenerating as we grow old. With age, we lose some aggregate proteoglycans, which means our discs are less hydrated, so the capacity of enduring compression force is lower as well. So, simplifying it, a dehydrated disc will have a bad distribution of the compression force. In this case, the compression force will rise up the tension of the periphery of the ring, especially the posterior part, and generally the center of the cartilage plate will be gone. Here is a top 3 exercises you can do to damage your cartilage plate. 1. Sitting folds. 2. Lifting a very heavy object. And 3. Repeated lifting movements. Don't do this. This can be affected and you can or cannot have symptoms. Remembering that almost 80% of the patients generally have no symptoms. So how to lift weight? The most important thing is to start training and be active. If you want to start going to the gym to lift some weight, or if you just work lifting objects, or you want to have a better posture, the answer will be the same. Go to a health professional. You can even contact me and we can work it out on an online session. But the ideal will always be to identify a posture that suits you and that works for you depending on your needs. To lift something up, you have 3 techniques. Stoop, also known as lifting with your back. Then you have the squat, that is also known as lifting with your legs. And finally, semi-squat, which is a posture midway between stood and squat. As a general rule, start practicing with no weight and remember to activate your muscles, especially your glutes, your abdomen, and to come back to an upright position, press into your heels and activate your muscles. 5 major benefits of squatting. They will prime you to lift heavy things safely. You will protect your body by using your lower limbs instead of your back while lifting. They're totally time efficient. You will turn your booty quicker. They can prevent injuries. Injuries involve weak stabilizer muscles, ligaments, and connective tissues. Squatting strengthens all of this. They are functional fitness, which means it helps your body to perform daily activities more easily. They do not require any fancy equipment. So this was all for today. Let me know in the comments if you tried the squats, how did you feel, and if you remember about someone that this will be helpful for, remember to share it. See you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.